Hey, what's going on everybody? My name's Ashley and welcome to another episode of Killer Kluivert. If you do enjoy the video, please drop a like. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and if you'd like to check out any social media links, they'll be down in the description below. So we're going to move straight on into the episode, guys, but as you can see, we did make some decent upgrades in the last episode, and we are going to aim to progress and make some more in this one. So we're going to move into our first game where we're going to be coming up against an opponent who has got a Liga BBVA side with Ruffier in goal, but he does have some informs in there, although he does have a silver centre back, so we're not sure how this one's going to play out. But as we move on into the game, the first opportunity does fall to us with some nice work by Depay in the wide area, cutting back inside, and he is going to drive in towards the box and win us a penalty. We're going to step up with the penalty with Kluivert, and we are going to smash it towards goal. And the keeper is going to save it, so it's going to stay at 0-0. And the next action of the game comes when Cruz plays a through ball to Vieto. Vieto's through one-on-one with the keeper and tucks it away to make it 1-0 to my opponent. Then my opponent gets another opportunity in the second half with Vieto once again behind the defenders, manages to tuck it away at the near post to make it 2-0 to my opponent. To push forward, trying to get back into the game, we were leaving holes at the back, and he finds some space to get inside the area where we take him out in the box to give away a penalty. Team of the season, Chikarak is going to be the man to step up and take that penalty, which he's going to dispatch in the top corner to make it 3-0 to my opponent. We do get an opportunity of our own when we get some in behind with Kluivert. Kluivert is going to cut it back towards goal, use the ball roll to get back outside, and then fire it past the keeper to make it 3-1. But my opponent was still in control of the game, finds some opportunities to get behind and puts it in the back of the net to make it 4-1 and put the game definitely beyond us. But we're going to continue to push forward. So nice work by Depay in the wide area, swings it into Kluivert. Kluivert heads it home to make it 4-2. But again, my opponent gets another opportunity in the final minutes of the game, getting beyond the defender and tucking it away to make it 5-2, which was how the game did finish. So we're going to walk away with the 2 upgrades for the 2 goals that we did score with Patrick Kluivert, but we're going to rue our opportunities that we did miss in that game, including the penalty which we should have scored from. So we move on into the squad screen, and this is no non-rare gold left back. We're going to actually upgrade to a team of the season card, which is going to be team of the season or Williams in the left back spot, making that defence look a little bit more solid. As we move on into the second game of the episode, we're going to be coming up against a 4-4-2 mishmash side, some BPL, some Bundesliga, and also some Liga BBVA in there, as well as Taverner from the Scottish League. But the first action of the game comes when El Ghazi drives towards the box, and as he plays the ball back to Kluivert, it gets taken out in the box and we will win a penalty. Kluivert's going to be the man to step up from the penalty spot, and he is going to eventually dispatch his penalty away to give us a 1-0 lead, giving us our first upgrade of the game. But then he comes straight back at us with a nice over top through ball to Sanchez, but the keeper does well to put it behind. But from the resulting corner, he's going to drive in towards the box like I did and eventually find himself some space. Although we do get the ball, we only half clear it, and he does manage to win it back and puts it into the back post, and eventually we put it into our own net, making it 1 apiece. Then from another corner just before half time, he gets another opportunity, driving towards the box with Cazorla, plays it through and eventually finds the back of the net to make it 2-1. But we were not going to be held back in this game, and we get another opportunity with Depay straight from kickoff. He's going to run through on net, but his shot is going to be well saved by the keeper, who's going to keep the scores at 2-1. Then my opponent's going to get an opportunity of his own, some nice work in the wide areas. He's going to find himself some space. He's eventually going to pass it in to Royce. Royce is going to turn on it and shoot past the keeper to make it 3-1, putting us even further behind. But straight from kickoff once again, we do run with Depay, but it falls back to Kluivert after the tackle. He's going to drive in towards the area and get past the defender and then tuck it away to make it 3-2, securing us our second upgrade. But the game was not done there, so nice work by Ramsey playing it in towards Sanchez. Sanchez is going to play it across to Costa, and Costa's going to put it in the back of net to make it 4-2. But this game was still far from done, so nice work from El Ghazi getting himself in towards the penalty area, and he is going to be taken out for the second penalty of the game. But my opponent also gets a red card. Kluivert's going to be the man to step up from the penalty spot and put away his hat-trick, which is going to secure us 4 upgrades already. And some nice work by Williams, plays it to Kluivert. Kluivert's going to run on the ball. He's going to turn through the defenders and eventually drive in towards the box. And his shot is going to go in at the near post to make it 4-4. But we're going to push on and try and get that win here. And in the 90th minute, we get an opportunity. We play the ball in to Kluivert. Kluivert puts it past the keeper, making it 5-4, which means we are going to walk away with 7 upgrades in total from this game, as well as the victory. So we're going to go ahead and move towards the squad screen now and make our upgrades. And the upgrades are going to be replacing Vilhana. We're going to bring in Classy, and we're also going to replace in El Ghazi with Team of the Season Robin, and Van Ginkel is going to be replaced by Wesley Schneider. So we're going to move on into our final game of the episode, and we're going to be coming up against a 4-2-3-1 second variation side. Full Bundesliga side, some very dangerous players in there, like Schürrle, Adrian Ramos, Goetze, Aubameyang. So we know they're going to be a tough game. And it starts off well for my opponent. When he gets the ball, plays it through, finds Aubameyang. Aubameyang plays it into the path of Ramos. It falls back to Aubameyang. Lahm heads it into the keeper's hands, and we do manage to clear it away. But then some nice work by Goetze, finds Aubameyang again in the wide area. Aubameyang plays it back to Ramos. Ramos turns the defender and puts it in the back of net to make it 1-0 to my opponent. But he was not done there, so nice work by Ramos, finds Schürrle in the wide area. He is going to run on through to goal, turn around the defender, play it across, and Goetze is going to be there to tuck it home to make it 2-0 to my opponent. So we are in a bad situation, but we're going to keep pushing forward and trying to see what we can do. But as we get through, he finds the ball to Ramos. Ramos hits a shot towards goal, but the keeper does well to save it. Then in the second half, my opponent gets another opportunity. Ramos again doing some damage, plays it to Schürrle. Schürrle drives in towards the box, and he's going to play it across the goal, and Goetze is going to tap it home to make it 3-0 to my opponent. But we were not going to be denied in this game, and we get an opportunity with some Kluivert doing some nice work to get in behind the defenders. He's going to run on through to goal, have a shot from the edge of the area, which is going to fly into the top corner to make it 3-1, which was how the game did finish. So we pick up the 1 upgrade for the goal by Kluivert, but that is all we are going to get from the game. So we're going to move on into the squad screen and make the final upgrade of the episode. And that upgrade is going to be coming in goal. We're going to be replacing Silerson with the Newcastle keeper Tim Krul, and that's going to bring an end to the episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Until next time, my name's Ashley. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.